Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Zymox, and I'm your chief show attendant. On behalf of the two hosts and the rest of the crew, welcome aboard Weird Wednesday Flight number 13, non-stop, from your current location to parts unknown. Our flight will be at about 2 hours, and we'll be flying at the speed of sound. At this time, make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position, and that your seatbelt is currently fastened. Enjoy the ride.
What's up? What's happening? Welcome to Weird Wednesday. And, we finally made it back.
Hey, happy New Year.
Happy.
I heard an echo.
Is it still echoing?
Echo. Happy, joy.
Hello.
Hello. Remember happy, joy.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Zuriana.
Check.
You're
1, 2.
frozen. Island.
We're starting out with that, huh? Ain't that groovy?
Is that you, Ulrich?
I can be real still when I want to be.
You're in Stimpy. Rawr.
Huh.
Starseed. If he ate cake. Did you eat cake? Hi, Rona. Wait, I just lost somebody. Oh, I wasn't sure if this is Ulrich.
Okay, I'm still frozen.
Okay.
Oh, man, it's always something, ain't it?
There you go. Did you switch cameras? I don't hear you. Do you hear me? Thumbs up if you do. Don't hear you, babe.
Unmute. How about now?
All right. There we go.
Jesus Christ almighty.
I'm glad you caught us. Happy to see you. Happy to see you all. Dragon Rars. We've missed you. I've missed you guys so much.
Yeah, see, I went away for a couple of weeks and came back, and now I have an all gray beard. Old age caught me over Christmas. Christmas Kringle.
Wow, it is.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Awesome.
even the darker spots down here is blended in. Blended in. Wow.
It turning all gray over the Christmas holidays.
You know,
Not as bad as it was.
I told you about the castor oil, and then I remembered about like the silk bonnets and you sleeping on silk pillowcases. I mean, yours is caused by other stuff, but like my sister, because her hair kept breaking and stuff, and I always forget like if you sleep on silk pillowcases and wrap your hair in silk, it's supposed to help it at least not break. I'm like, his is falling out, like it's not just breaking off. But then I learn about like castor oil and now you're Chris Kringle. Hi, Deborah.
Yep.
Earned into Santa. Sit on Santa's lap.
I'm sit on my lap and make a wish.
Have a
See
bounce on Santa Claus's lap.
Yeah, I had our first band practice the other day, and my drummer was like, "Wow, Rob got gray over the Christmas holiday."
Hey, Barry. I mean, is that iron or
Who knows? Who knows what's coursing
vitamin
through my
D?
veins?
Long COVID?
You know
You
me.
are an enigma. A rattle, a riddle wrapped inside a rhyme.
The whiter it's, the more brighter purple it'll be.
That's what I always say. Like I'll be 80, because my hair when it gets like silver, it actually gets like this really pretty silver, almost like platinum. But I think that's even harder to like soak up color.
Yeah,
But I'm like, I'll be 80 and I'll be rocking like the bright pink hair.
there you go. Oh man, yeah. So everybody have a good Christmas, good New Year's, and all that jazz.
Hi, Mike. Welcome. Oh, not enough copper. Welcome to your first Weird Wednesday hangout.
Yeah,
We have all these other heavy metals like all over the place, but they ain't giving us the ones that,
yeah. Got plenty of aluminum
deficiencies in.
oxides and this and that and them.
Oh, I haven't even gotten over to
YouTube. What's on the YouTube?
on the YouTube. Why'd they call it the boob tube?
I don't know. Used to be boob tube, but now they stopped it. I was disappointed.
Like, I wonder where did the term boob tube originate? Boob tubes? No, not like a windsock.
Went
Like trying to nail two raw eggs to a wall.
oh,
Ouch. That is cold if that's you, Ulrich.
Sub-Zero.
Sub
I
zero.
know
It's cold, whoever you are, that's cold.
I want no part of that.
The purple's probably very pretty on you. Boob tube used to mean a dummy. Well, a boob meant a dummy, like you boob. I sat on some bearded guy's lap. Maybe Santa, maybe not. Well, did you get what you wanted for Christmas? Oh, a dummy from sitting in front of TV. So it originated in the U.S. Late 50s, early 60s as a slang combination referring to the older TV's physical cat-hole ray tubes and the idea that television programming was foolish or turned viewers into boobs, simpletons. It was popularized by a dude combining the physical tube with the slang boob for a fool, a criticism of content. So there at first talked about the tubes, the tube, that's where the tube came from, but then the boob tube, because it made people dull. Very good. Who said that?
I don't call it programming for nothing.
They don't call it programming for nothing. Very good, Linda. You did? What'd you get yourself?
I thought boob tube was like Pornhub or something, but
Oh, I saw something, but about that, some weird hacks going around.
oh yeah. I heard Snapchat got hacked.
Really? Like how?
Something on Snapchat. Somebody hacked Snapchat and got a bunch of boob tube pictures that they were putting all over the internet. 500 and I don't know, it's almost 600 different girls' accounts were hacked.
Oh, shite. That's not good. That's not good. Was it for their eyes only folder? Or did they just like break in and got into their whole camera roll? Because if you're, camera roll connected to all that, even if you say, oh, only certain photos, there's ways around that.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah. Tensor coils. I'm wanting to put stuff around the smart meter anyways because I think there's something really wrong. Are you eating my cord? You little son of a gun. These smart meters are not good. Oh, police scanner and hacking. Yeah, everything can be hacked. That's why I don't even want nothing that is hackable.
I was trying to find the article on it, but I don't see it now.
On what?
On the Snapchat hack.
Oh.
Maybe it got hacked.
Maybe.
Do not speak of it.
Do not speak of it.
Don't touch it, it's evil.
Don't say its name.
Yeah, hacking is insane. No kidding, man. Hacking and AI. You can't believe anything you see or hear anything anymore.
All the
even on YouTube, like we were just talking, sitting in the living room earlier, talking about it. Like clicked on a video, and you like look into it, and it's just a bunch of AI bullshizzle. It's not real. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Commercials half might have like a human, but then like you can tell some of it is not real. Like that's not a person. That is not people. Like those people don't exist.
Yeah.
And then selling likeness. You don't know who's like sold their likeness yet.
Yeah. It's funny. I got a couple of like text, from I got a text from a girl that I know. I've known her my whole life, and she wanted to buy some of my, planter boxes, but she called them, I don't know, she made a post on my Facebook. She, he, it, whatever, made a post on my Facebook page wanting to buy, I forget, garden tops or something like that. And I'm like,
Oh no.
garden tops? What the hell are you talking about? And then they started texting me wanting to buy garden tops or something. I don't know what they were calling them, but I'm like, this is bullshit.
What country even are you in?
Yeah. And so I'm just like feeding them back some bullshit,
Yeah.
Yeah. I know it's not legit, So then right after that, I get somebody that wants to buy these boxes of floor laminate that I have on Marketplace. I've had them on there for 6 or 8 months. And a few people, like wanted to talk me down in price, and I'm just like, no. So this girl texts me and she's like, yeah, I want to buy your laminate. If I send you labels, will you? Or first she said, will you ship it? And I'm like, well, a box of this stuff.
That big box?
Well, they come in, I had like 4 or 5 boxes of it.
Oh.
But each box weighs like right about 30 pounds.
Oh my God.
I was like, well, shipping, they're probably going to be too heavy to ship, She wanted 4 boxes. And she's like, oh, no, I buy it on Marketplace all the time. And I'm like, okay. I said, yeah, if you want to buy it, if you want to pay the shipping, yeah, I'll ship it to you. If you send me the labels. And she's like, okay, how do I pay you? And I'm like, okay. So I sent her a Zelle link. And it was like 5 minutes later, she's like, okay, you should have it. Went and looked in my account, and I'm like, damn, money's there. Wow. So then she sent me shipping labels for UPS. She was like, FedEx or UPS? And I said, well, UPS is like right down the road from my house. She's like, okay, I'll just keep it easy. I'll do it UPS. I'm thinking, this is weird.
Yeah.
I don't know if I trust this.
Is it legit? You're going to tell me this is legit?
Yeah, the money's in my bank account. And I
guess she's somehow doing that to steal your account. Like,
I know, it was all fishy, but yeah, I mean, supposedly Zelle is like, that's the one my bank recommends, and it goes right in.
Yeah, I use that. That's the one I use. That's the only one I like to use.
Yeah, the money was there, and then she emailed me UPS labels, and I'm like, these are fake. And I took the packages in there, and they're like, oh no, they're all good. I go, okay, floor laminate heading to Atlanta.
Wow.
Yeah, like the whole time I'm like, this is some shady bullshit going on right here.
How much did the shipping cost?
I have no idea. She paid for it all. She just sent me the labels, and I printed them out, stuck them on the boxes, and took them down there and dropped them off. Got tracking numbers.
So you gave her like the
no, she knew it all.
Apparently,
all she buys floor laminate all the time.
Oh.
She's like, yeah, I buy it on Marketplace all the time. She knew how much it weighed and everything. She was within 2 pounds. She put 30 pounds for each box, and when UPS guy weighed it, it was like 28.5 pounds. So,
oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's like it's just a shocking things like work out, and it's not shady.
I know. The whole time I'm thinking, this is some scam.
You're like waiting for the catch. You're waiting for the down, or
yeah. Well, that's the other thing. Both of our bank cards are shut down right now because we lost them. Yeah,
because of the loss.
It's me, absent-minded professor. I'd lose my balls if they weren't attached securely.
My balls are all bouncing.
Lose my keys.
Right.
Lose my keys like 6 times a day. Lost a brand new hat that I have. I have no idea where that is. Lost a pair of sunglasses. Yep, I lose everything. Yeah, I thought for sure it was a scam. I'm like, I got the money in my bank account, and I'm like, I'm not gonna touch it just in case they like somehow like do a chargeback or something. But it's in there. It's been a few days now, so yeah, I even kind of stalled out because she sent me shipping labels, and there's supposed to be 4 of them, and there was only 3 of them. And I said I'm missing a label, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get it to you tomorrow or tonight or whatever." And she was a day late getting me the last label. And she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. It's probably too late to take them now, but just ship them as soon as you can, whenever." So I'm like, okay. So I kind of got to stall out a day or two just to double check it. But yeah, she's like, "Let me know if you have any more for sale."
Wow.
Okie. But
You're
yeah,
not pleased, baby boy. I don't like to say, but this baby is sick.
Zelle has
So,
no chargebacks. Well, that's good to know because that's what I used. I did get a text today, though. I replied on somebody's post. It was in
what do you mean?
a carnivore Facebook page, and somebody was like, "What can I take? What should I do if my blood pressure's, I don't know, like 270 over 180?" And a bunch of people replied. I was like, "Go to the emergency room or the funeral home, your choice."
Yeah.
And then that person texted me, and they're like, "We're giving away money. We want to deposit $5,000 if you have a cash."
Brother.
I'm like, "Okay, cool." Send me
What
five.
number comes between this and that? And then we'll send you a check for 500. I hate those posts. I don't understand them. I don't even understand how they rip people off with them.
Yeah, I don't have a reply from that one.
I was thinking the same thing, like a house flipper or like somebody who's doing some serious renovation.
Oh, with a laminate. Yeah,
Yeah. Or
yeah.
does stuff
I
like
looked.
that.
I looked her Facebook page up, and yeah, she's into real estate and stuff. So yeah,
Mhm.
she's probably flipping houses, buying stuff cheap, and
Yeah, that's why it's like the cost and all that ain't a big deal.
yeah,
And then trying to get stuff to match.
yeah, yeah. I had. I mean, the stuff I bought, it was still in the box. It was from when we did all the floors here, and she was like $75 a box, and I had it on there. I don't know. At first, I had it on there for like $60 a box. Then it was 50, and I think I had it on there for $35 a box or something. So it was a good deal. Shit was heavy as hell. I just wanted to get it out of my garage.
Yeah. How old? Like how long had you had it?
A couple of years, but like I say, it was all still brand new in the box. So,
Yeah.
and it's been stored inside here, so it wasn't like it was got wet or funky or anything. Just dusty. Still heavy. It's good laminate. It's that new core stuff, cork backing.
How we got a bunch of that wood, you know how you piece together like the fake wood floors, those planks that just kind of like fit together.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of boxes of that because someone was like just getting rid of all this,
Yep.
and they just had boxes and boxes. It's like, shoot, we got like 2 rooms done and the hallway
Nice.
because of you guys, huh? You can't even see my pretty nails I did. has double colors.
Cool.
It's like a galaxy, but you can't see it because you can't, I don't think.
Groovy.
Wait, how do I do this again? Wait, and then if I want to show this, I go like that. Wait.
Oh, cool. There it is.
There, I'm trying to go. See, there's like purple and blue.
Nebulae.
Ooh, that magenta looked weird back there.
Yeah, Deb. If their blood pressure was that high,
Oh, you're here.
you're a ticking time bomb. Yeah, I did my first cardio workout this morning on this machine that they got me hooked up with, and it's funny. I was doing like all this assessment stuff, and had to like stand up and balance and do all kinds of tests. I felt like I was on the side of the road taking a drunk driver's test. I was like, she's like, you're like blowing through all these. You're doing excellent. I said, well, if you start asking me to say the alphabet backwards, I'm going to fail that shit. So I can balance pretty good still, but yeah.
I can't say it backwards sober. I always say that like,
Oh, there's no way. Yeah.
I have to like keep going over each one. It's just I have this whole like process for it. But yeah, no.
I learned it when I was a kid. You can't teach an old dog new tricks nowadays. Sorry.
Backwards. ZXYW.
Yeah. I saw the other night, I saw somebody on the side of the road doing a sobriety test, check, whatever. I'm like, I think they're going to fail.
Check. Was it New Year's?
No, it was, I don't know, it was a couple of nights ago, I guess. Yeah, we didn't go anywhere for New Year's. I haven't really gone anywhere for anything lately. Was feeling a bit under the weather for a bit.
They don't let you put links in there?
In what?
YouTube.
Oh, no, I don't think you can anymore.
What dragons are they buying, Drake? Do you make dragons? I don't remember. Besides your costumes, are they like 3D printed toys, or like I kind of picture, but I kind of don't. That's really cool, though. And they offered a deal with shipping. That helps. Oh, air-filled dragons. That's cool. They're still selling them.
Yeah, that's weird. Like, Deb says she had a heart attack and never had high blood pressure. It's like, I had a heart attack and didn't have any pain when I had a heart attack. Felt like I had heartburn, bad heartburn, but the doctor was like, "You're having a heart attack right now," and I was like, "Really?" Could have fooled me. Thought I just ate some bad pizza.
I thought my pepper was too spicy. They wanted to change the name of ants in the dictionary.
Of what?
Ants. Fire ants.
Ants.
Fire ants.
To
Guess
what?
what they wanted to just spicy boys.
Really? Is that serious?
No, it's serious. I don't know if they actually changed it or not.
Yep. Well, he's getting dumber.
Oh wow. It's getting dumber. Did you get any articles for tonight or no?
Yeah, I got a couple. I think. I don't know. I attempted to. Let's see if they actually. Yeah, here's one. It's kind of a shitty picture, but it's a picture nonetheless.
You can't snake my spot, Bubba. We all pray for the buddies. And no bad peoples.
Aussie miners baffled after spotting bizarre object in the sky above Pibara. Genuine UFO. It's genuine. See what it says about this genuine UFO. An intriguing photo from Australia shows what appears to be a triangular UFO. Why are they always triangle shaped? Is that trending or is that a real thing? It's a triangular UFO spotted in the sky by a bewildered group of miners. They were bewildered. The remarkable sighting, which came to light this week, reportedly occurred on the morning of December 7th in Pilbara, a mineral-rich region of Western Australia. As the 6 workers were leaving their worksite to head back to camp, their attention was suddenly drawn to a weird object they noticed overhead, and a heated debate over its nature soon followed. Witnesses, oh boy, Afrasab Khan, who snapped the photo of the UFO seen here, recalled that initially he speculated that the anomaly was a medical helicopter. What? However, that theory was largely dismissed because of the object's baffling triangular shape as they continued driving and wondering what they had seen in the sky. Khan ultimately mused, that was a genuine UFO, guys. That's probably not the accent that he used, seeing that his name's Khan. He probably didn't speak Southern. But that's what he told the group. What do you think the miners saw and Khan photographed out in Pabara? Weigh in with your best guess here on the Coast to Coast Facebook page. I don't know. It's looks like a triangle. Maybe it was a boomerang. I don't know. Strange. Bewildered miners.
Baffled and bewildered.
There's a genuine UFO, fellers.
Genuine.
I suppose if you don't know what it is,
A flying Dorito.
Yeah, it truly is a UFO.
It kind of looks like the shadow of the plane when I had that jet go over that night, and you could just like see it through the clouds.
Oh, yeah.
Like something Batman.
I've seen some weird shit in the skies here lately.
Mm-hmm.
Weird lights. And like the other night, we were coming home and we're driving down the road out here by the house, and I was like, did you see that? Darcy was like, "Yeah, it looked like a spotlight, like, like going across."
Yes.
And I stopped in the middle of the road, thinking that it may have been like one of those, spotlights that they have, like, at a show or a car lot or whatever, that spin around. You see them on the clouds, but it was just like one light that went across, and there
Or
was,
like a plane like aiming right at you.
yeah, it was weird. I mean, I saw the light go like across the clouds, and then it was gone.
I was talking
I was
earlier that
bewildered.
you're bewildered and baffled that we all, oh God, son of fucking
Ow.
ouch. We were talking about Starlink and the trains, the trains of light, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Right now, because I just ripped a big hole into my thigh.
We got a bleeder.
It hasn't even started to bleed yet.
Yet.
Just ripped through my pants and everything.
Oh man.
These aren't Starlink. We know what they look like. We know what the lines look like. One gal had one that almost looked like Morse code to me. Like, instead of it being like uniform lines that just like follow and then how they go, it was almost like dash dash dot dash 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 dot or something like that. Like long light and then a little round light and then a long light and like round, but in almost a Morse code pattern. Then I seen another person that had it, but I'm like, train of lights, that looks like Arabic whatever writing in the sky. Like, it looked like it said something in Arabic. And then another girl had one that she took at night. She thought it was a chemtrail, but it was broken up, but each line kind of wisped up a little bit, like it was forming almost like that Arabic writing or something. But I've been talking about how these particles and the reflective particles are making silk screens out here. And the city lights, everything's like being reflected and blowing across like the city in this like orange color from the light pollution and the particles. In Birmingham, the sky and everything turned pink from a football festival. They said it was from snow. It was reflecting off the reflective particles and all that. There's just been a whole lot of weird stuff going in the skies. And I was going to show you a picture of the pink. It's like that whole screen where it's almost like your windshield being bleached out, or a smoke screen, or what like at Disneyland used, to whatever. It's almost like they're using this stuff as a background for it. And I think they're starting to project or write stuff, because I've been waiting for that for a while now, just expecting it. Like, they're going to have to be practicing somewhere, or to get a feel for it. But I think they're starting to like write stuff, and the fact it's like in Arabic, makes me wonder, did you hear that? I hope you didn't. Day-Day.
Yeah, weird stuff in the skies for sure. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having like a hell of a problem with my windows in the car fogging up like crazy. Like get in the car and just the windows just fog up.
No.
Yeah, and I know windows fog up and all, but man, it's like whatever is on my windshield on the inside and the outside, I cannot seem to get the freaking windshield clean. And I went and like bought this glass cleaner, and I bought these paper towels specifically to clean windshields with, and like tried a couple of different kinds of glass cleaner, and like nothing seems to get the funk off my windshield. It's weird.
You know what I did? Just every year in the winter in California where I live, we have to scrape at a winter. We have to scrape our windshields with the credit card.
Yeah.
I think probably the third or fourth winter that I haven't had to scrape ice off my windshield. So weird. Incense is the only thing that will cover.
I had ice on my windshield, I don't know, a month or two ago.
Poor
I have it
boys.
again.
I mean,
It's supposed to get cold. Supposed to get cold here. Not looking forward to it. Not looking forward to it.
no. Yeah, it's supposed to be cold for you.
It's not terrible right now. It's only 51. But
A UFO that looked like a Skyrider? How so?
we have a severe weather advisory.
You do?
Yep.
Like gale warnings or what?
No, it's just going to get colder than a well digger's ass here in brass underwear.
Oh.
Rainy conditions expected around 5 a.m. Wind gusts up to 14 miles an hour. And temperatures rapidly dropping to like 32 degrees. That blows.
That's cold. That's cold here.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, Friday morning, supposed to be 32. It's going to be raining all day today coming up.
There's kind of all sorts of stuff falling out of trees.
39 degrees Saturday morning. I might not be playing disc golf if it's freaking 39 degrees. Fuck that.
Your face. You need like to have your whole face wrapped up.
Yeah. Did you see that picture I posted the other day at the beach?
Uh-huh.
It was like,
You were snuggled up.
It looks like I had a lot of
little bit.
clothes on, but I got up that morning. It was like 80 degrees the day before, So I got up that next morning. It was like 6 o'clock, 6:30. I grabbed a pair of shorts, threw them on, threw a shirt like this on, this like lightweight nylon stuff, and grabbed my sunglasses and went to the beach barefoot. I had flip flops, and I got out there on the way to the beach. I'm like, damn, it's foggy. And I hadn't looked at the weather or anything, and I met my friend out there, and he's like, I hope you brought some more clothes than that. And I'm like, no, I didn't really. So I just took everything out of the back of my car.
She needed like a windbreaker and shit.
Yeah. I was like, is it supposed to get cold? He's like, oh yeah, it might rain too. Yeah. The temperature started dropping. I'm out there in a freaking lightweight shirt and a pair of shorts barefooted. It got real cold.
Usually it rains and it's still warm. Like it doesn't even matter. You'll just dry right off.
There was no part of warm happening.
Oh, wow.
I went up to my car and I found a little thin windbreaker, that wool hat that I was wearing, and a face mask. And it helped, but yeah, I froze my ass off. And
that is cold, bro.
Struggled to catch one or two measly little fish. If I'd have been catching fish, I wouldn't have been cold at all, but no. Yep. Gonna have them fallen iguanas coming.
Oh yeah, because when you're reeling up, you get warm. or the excitement.
Yeah, just running back and forth. Like, yeah, fishing here has sucked lately.
But then, like, your fingers are like so. Well, it depends if you have the finger gloves, but even so, like, your fingers are so cold, and then you're like trying to like reel it in.
Yeah, we played a gig a couple of weeks ago, and it was like stupid cold that night. My fingers were so cold I couldn't even feel my strings on my guitar. I was like, man, this is bullshit. I'm in Florida. It's not supposed to be this cold. And it wasn't like, I mean, when I say cold, everybody that lives up north is like, such a wimp.
Yeah, everybody's got their different
Yeah,
definition.
I live in Florida, man. When it's like 50 degrees, it's like, it might as well be freaking Alaska. Todd's always like, that's not cold. This is cold. And he sends me a picture of his backyard.
No, that's just insane.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck that. I wouldn't live. I'm not living there. That's not me.
Mm-mm. I don't want to have to shovel shit. I don't want to have to dig out my cars.
Nope.
Or drive through blizzards.
The reason I live in Florida. Snow ain't one of them.
Yeah.
Never
Hawaii, the trippy thing is too. I mean, like their tall peaks will, occasionally, usually get a little bit of snow on them. It will snow in Hawaii, but it's supposed to be snowing. Like I don't know if it already did. Like hella low down.
Yeah,
like sea level.
Girl that I was talking to this morning on my this exercise bike machine thing that I have, when I got to do 36 sessions on it, but it has a big screen on it, and they like, it's like FaceTime live video. And the girl that was doing my first session this morning, she was asking me how the weather was here, and I'm like, oh, it's not terrible. It's a little overcast, but it's like 60 degrees today. And she's like, oh, I'm in Illinois. We have a blizzard right now. I'm like, oh, hell with that. No, thank you, ma'am. Blizzard. No part of blizzard. I'm 62 and I've never even been in the snow. Don't really plan on it. I've seen it on TV. It's pretty. Pretty damn cold.
Okay, so what do I got? I got a couple weird things. I try to keep it not too crazy.
Oh, it's crazy.
It could have got worse.
Nope.
The first one we have. I snort all of my food, from omelets to steak. It feels phenomenal.
Wow.
Even though I'm at risk of infections, she says.
Okay.
So no matter what her food is, she takes it up the old nostrils.
Nostrils. I bet she's had on some Coke. If you can snort what looks like a milkshake.
Or an omelet.
An omelet.
Because I like off Coke and hand them.
She drinking a milkshake through your nose.
Right, literally inhales meals. Leave it till you see it. The Virginia Millennium food, and snorts it through a straw. Oh, it's all blended. I was gonna say, how are you gonna even get like an omelet through like a straw?
Did Jamie just leave, or did Jamie just join? I don't know what just happened. She's literally, I'm seeing like what looks like guacamole here. I wonder if she snorts guacamole too.
Because that's just plum crazy.
Plums. You can snort plums too. Yeah, this looks, I don't know. This doesn't look like a milkshake. Looks like maybe a mocha, a coffee. Got a feeling that's probably not good for you. I think we lost Jamie. Yeah, how do you not get that in your lungs? I don't know. There's a picture here, an x-ray of her lungs, and they ain't looking so great. I wouldn't suggest snorting your mocha espresso. You see me backstage. Hello? Show. Let's see if I can figure out how to get you back here. How about that?
Okay. Somehow it like kicked me backstage.
Huh, weird.
Okay.
I heard a blink and then you were gone.
So she blends her food, snorts it through a straw. She showed off this freaky feeding frenzy on Wednesday's season 7 premiere of TLC's My Strange Addiction. I didn't know that they were still doing that show. My relationship with food was very normal up until the point where it wasn't. Up until the point where I was in community college, Catherine explained. It started honestly with a dare to try snorting a flavored fruit drink, she continued. I got a head rush, but it was actually fruitier than if I was to have that through my mouth. And it was phenomenal. Since then, I've been having my entire diet nasally for 5 years, but you don't have taste buds and you're smelling it. And they say you do taste what you smell. That means she's sniffing blended omelets with spinach and mushrooms, liquefied spinach and steak, coffee, and even spicy guacamole.
Yeah, I know. I seen guacamole there on the counter. I'm like, she's not snorting guacamole, is she?
Some
Yes, she is.
what? Catherine confessed she's got an aversion to the weird food. She claims that her curious culinary conduct helps her avoid overeating and choking, declaring that it really has no drawbacks. Unfortunately for Catherine, this putrid proclivity is off-putting to her friends, family members, and potential partners. She spent much of Wednesday's episode over how to introduce her odd obsession to her new boy. And spoiler alert, did not go well. Catherine had gone on several dates with Justin before meeting him at the District Biscuit Company in Alexandria, Virginia. He presented her a bouquet of colorful flowers. She presented her problem almost immediately. Are you able to blend the food? Catherine asked the server after she sat down. Unfortunately, we don't have a blender, the server replied, but we do have grits, tomato soup, and our in-house vegetarian sausage gravy. Catherine selected the grits because she was assured they could fit through a straw. Justin chose a homemade biscuit with jam. The food arrived, and Catherine took her blue and silver manicured hands and pressed the straw right nostril to suck coffee. Catherine, what the fuck are you doing? Justin asked Cern as other diners snickered. At this point in time, I don't know what's in the cards for me and Catherine. But if I can't stomach watching how Catherine eats her food, I can't promise a bright future for us, he admitted. Justin's Shargren prompted Catherine to visit Dr. Matthew Hayden, a primary care physician who warned her about the dangers of nasal nutrition. Foods pureed can be lodged in the throat or windpipe, blocking airflow and causing choking. Plus, items that are especially acidic or spicy can trigger severe burning, inflammation, and bleeding in the delicate tissues of the nasal passages and the throat. He'd worried about liquid in her lungs and infections that could spread to her central nervous system and kill her. He examined her lungs and didn't find any signs of wetness, a relief for Catherine. I've dodged a bullet like I've just been lucky, Catherine said. So could this be the last straw for Catherine's aspiration addiction? She promised on the show she's going to try my best to stop snorting my food. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to go about it, she added, but every day I'm going to try. Begin taking baby steps, even today. Later, Catherine told the Post that she's cut back since filming the episode. Doing my best to stop entirely, but it's taking time as I handle some inner work, she said. As for Justin, Catherine said, he friend zoned her. He never got me flowers or anything ever again, she told the Post. I would love to reconnect with him on a romantic line, as he was super sweet while we were dating. And they tell you when the show airs. So
Justin was like, she had a strange addiction, but she could sure suck a straw.
A garden hose, a golf ball through a garden hose through her nose.
That's a weird one.
So, if you guys say you were dating somebody for like a year, okay, and you knew they had some sort of food thing they were weird about, but you weren't sure what, they wouldn't eat with you, but you thought maybe it was like something, an allergy or just something normal that they were maybe ashamed of, and you're like so in love with them, you want to marry them, and then you find out they eat all their food through a straw, through their nose.
Through their nose. Yeah. It's one thing to eat all your food through a straw, but then like you go up a level through your nose.
Through your nose. Would you stay with that person since you're so in love with them? Or is that just deal breaker, too weird, I'm out?
Yeah, I don't know.
At least it's food. Yeah, that's true.
Depends.
She doesn't swallow, but will snort.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, no. There are women that do that too, though, remember?
Yep.
When they're cutting lines?
Yep. I don't know. Depends, man.
Literally brain freeze. Right.
Yeah. Strange.
Not my kink, no. You could always eat at home. Yeah, you could.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, do they want to do it at home, or are we going out to a restaurant and you're at the table and they're over there sucking down some tomato soup through their nose? I mean, to each their own. That would draw a crowd.
If they were medically had a problem, say, and they had to do it medically, all right, at home. But
I'm just like mentally
like
thinking.
if we're at the dinner table and someone, you're like just talking and you're cutting your food and the other person's like their peas and all that, like
yeah, I'm just envisioning sucking tomato soup through my nose, and that just doesn't sound appealing to me at all. Or guacamole.
I can't even stand when you tip your head back and the shower water goes up your nose. Maybe a little soap is in there and it's like, ugh, you taste it in the back of your throat.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I think
Supposedly
it's
Ozzy Osbourne snorted ants, so hey, what's some guacamole?
with some spicy guac. If a guy wearing that everybody thought was so gorgeous, wearing jeans and these really funky ass Birkenstocks, and I seen his hairy toes under my um, partition of my cubicle. Very, very, very. Let's just say like primal feet in these very, very used and smelly Birkenstocks. His name was Folgers. Ever thought he was so handsome? He was like the owner of the company, Premier Home Loans. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, anyway, um, I look down, I see his feet, and I'm like, oh my God, he has a fan down there, so that feet air is like coming up at me. After that, before I even knew what an ick was, this was like freaking 14, 15, 18 years ago.
Feet.
I couldn't look that guy in the face no more. All I could think about was those toes and those gross Birkenstocks.
Yeah, Birkenstocks were comfortable. I had a pair back in the day, but yeah, you get those suckers wet.
Yeah, at a point you have to get rid of them. And it reminds me of like little kids' sandals. Like little kids' sandals, especially with socks, and they have like just that gross smell. Like you go to put you go to put their shoes on and it's wet, and then you make the mistake of smelling your hand because you're weird. And it's like, oh God, the tennis shoe smell.
Yep.
And then another grown man has that with like talons for toenails and everything else.
Mm.
And when I get that ick though, when I get turned off like that, one little thing, there's nothing in the whole world that can ever fix it.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid the thing through the spoon, but I have had friends that do weird shit. I don't know. I really don't know. But we're talking dating. Yeah, I would probably get an ick.
Yeah, that would be a strange one.
I don't think I could continue that.
Yeah. Is it something I did? Yeah, you snorted guacamole at the table.
You went to my mom's house and snorted all of her, that was for everybody, man.
You bogarted the guacamole through your nose.
You double dipped, you double snorted the dip, man.
You put the king crab legs in the blender and then snorted them. That's just not normal, man.
Yeah, you put $300 worth of crab into the blender. That's what my family, we get crab at our holidays.
Yeah, that would be good.
Because of my uncle and his crab fisherman. We talk about like how different people have like different foods at holidays, and ours was always crab because he had his boat, but if his boat hadn't gone out, he would go down to the guys and get this huge bowl. We'd have huge bowls of crab. They'd still make a turkey and stuff, but all the guys, everybody, my sister, my dad, all with bibs, sitting there out back, just eating hell of crab. We each got to bring like 3 home.
Yeah, I've been wanting to go crabbing again.
And these are Dungeness, the perks of commercial fishermen. Yeah. Salmon boat.
Well,
Who's going? Oh, I thought you said I was getting turned on. I'm like, wait, by which part? Water buffalo sandals. Water buffalo sandals. Mm, maybe we call them something different. I have my hair color boxed. They didn't have. They weren't supposed to substitute. It was supposed to be the midnight black. They didn't have it. I ended up with soft black, but yeah, I was thinking that too, Linda. Like, my sister had a cat. It just had this big operation. Um, she rescued him. They were gonna like put him down. He was at like some PetSmart thing or something, and um, they said he had this problem with his ear and a polyp in it. But then, like, my mom was smelling, and she's like, "That doesn't smell like pus. That smells more like food, like trapped in his ear." And then it turned out he had like this little hole, and he was breathing through like a little hole in his lung and all that. And it was going to be $10,000 to have this X-rays and surgeries, or a woman who does mobile services for 1,800 has very high success rates could come and like do this thing and but yada yada. She sounded like a really good promising whatever. So we opted for the 1,800 whatever. That cat, they pulled this thing out of this cat's head that looks like the blood, like the wax, the blood clots, the rubbery blood clots.
well, gnarly.
It was huge, and it was like pushing against his lungs, against his ears. That little baby couldn't hear. Like, now he's like stuck to my sister. Like, he's so happy. Little Willie.
Little wary.
She was afraid to get like connected with him because we knew there's something wrong with them. But anyhow, yeah, his ears stunk like the food. So that lady's got to have some horrible air coming out of places.
Oh,
They smelled like pee.
that's weird. I was in the neighborhood app, whatever, the neighborhood, whatever page, whatever it is, yesterday, and everybody was complaining that the air around town smelled like cat pee.
Was it pot?
I don't know. Somebody said, no, somebody's making meth. It's when they make meth, it smells like cat piss.
Really?
I'm like, really?
I was thought it smelled like weird, like lawn, like a cut grass smell with like this chemically like yucky smell.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cat
But yeah,
pee?
there was a bunch of people all saying, yeah, we were on the way to church this morning and it smelled like cat urine. The air was, I thought a herd of cats had got under my house.
Oh dear. That's really weird. I've never heard it called cat pee. But I have smelled a lot of weed that smells like cat pee. In fact, when you're looking at like the dispensary menus and they tell you like the smells, the descriptions, and everybody gives their the woodsy blah blah blah. Like, oh, it's got like a really thick, cat pee smell, and you're supposed to be like, yeah, I love that cat pee smell. Not a fan of the cat pee smell.
No, not really. Don't want my weed smelling like cat piss.
Cheesing, exactly. Dispensary does smell like skunks. Cheesing, South Park. when like Kenny would get high off the cat spraying in his face, and then he would be driving in his imagination with like a Rob Zombie type girl. You can never see her boobs, but yeah, he was cheesing.
Cheese in.
It was said they were soaked in with the leather. They're expensive for the time. It was soaked in piss?
What?
Wait. Hmm. And he grabbed it. Is it your turn for the article?
Yeah, my article's screwing up here at the moment. I'm trying to find out what happened to it.
I'm gonna go grab the cat medicine.
Hmm. Does anybody hear voices in the background like right now? Or is it just me? I don't know. Might just be me. I'm hearing like weird voices. Sounds like a radio or something, like somebody talking on the radio. Huh. Anybody else hear that? Well, I can't find the article that I was going to do. It has vanished. So I'm going to go on to, well, I had a video. I'll just show the damn picture of it. Maybe. Good grief. All right, this one. I had a video of it. It's all in Spanish or some language, so you couldn't understand it. But the video, these two guys are sitting here in the lawn chairs, just hanging out. They're drinking a beer, and they see this thing come walking past, and you see its legs right here. And I don't know. I'll read the article real quick. A weird viral video from Mexico purportedly shows an eerie humanoid figure frightening a pair of friends sitting on the beach in Cancun. According to local media reports, the strange scene was posted to TikTok last week and since appearing online has amassed a staggering 26 million views. In the video seen above, which is not there because it has disappeared for some strange reason, maybe the aliens said, no, don't look. One of them suddenly notices something in his periphery. The pair turn and see what appears to be a very thin humanoid that slowly creeps behind them in the darkness. Shaken by the unnerving interloper, the duo quickly jump out of their chairs and flee the scene. Yeah, it goes on, and that's basically what happens. And like I say, you can see the leg right here. And, it kind of looks just like maybe somebody walking by, but in the video, um, it comes in from over here and you can see it kind of walking by, and right in this area you can see it's got these long slender man legs. Pretty weird looking. I don't know what to think of it. Can't believe anything you see nowadays anyway, so who knows, could be a fakery, but it was pretty weird. Pretty weird. Yeah, my brother had a leather shop for a while. He used to make leather sandals and all. Never did notice him soaking them in piss. But yeah, I've heard that. Get rid of that one and see if I have anything else here that's going to work. Yeah, got this one. I'm still hearing weird voices in the background. Is it just me? Study ranks states by alien abductions.
I got it.
Yeah. Do you hear whispers in the background, Jamie? Do you hear voices in the background? Weird. A curious new study has come up with a ranked list of states based on the odds of someone being abducted by aliens there. The peculiar project was produced by the website Canada Sports Betting, which is behind similarly strange Bigfoot tabulation last October. The study, the group culled cases from across the National UFO Reporting Center from 2019 to 2024, where witness accounts, abduction related details such as missing time, physical contact, claims of being taken. This data was compared to the frequency of UFO reports in that same area and the consistency of such events to develop a score that was then converted to an implied probability for alien abduction in each particular state. At the top of the list was New Hampshire. Anybody live in New Hampshire? Watch out. They may be butt probing you or swooping you up in a spacecraft, which boasted the best odds for being taken by ETs. The virtue of state consistently having the highest number of UFO reports per 100,000 residents. Rounding out the top 5 were Idaho, Vermont, Maine, and Oregon. Beyond that, the study noticed that the 8th ranked state, Wyoming, stood out as particularly remarkable, with more than a quarter of the state's UFO reports featuring some kind of abduction style experience. On the other hand, on the other end of the spectrum, the 5 states where one is least likely to be taken by aliens was determined to be Minnesota, Mississippi, Nebraska, and Indiana. Despite the place in the UFO lore, New Mexico, which came in last in the rankings. What? I was just talking about a video in Cancun, Mexico, where, well, I guess that's different than New Mexico. So never.
Yeah.
My
Well,
bad.
right before I came back in here.
My bad. Yeah. So, anyways, I guess if you're living in Indiana, you're safe.
What's my next one? I think it's the leech in the stomach, right?
I'm gonna say that's a strange one, but yeah, that's probably the next one we got up.
Good boy, love. You've got your antibiotics. I got the antibiotics and I got his thyroid medicine right at 11. Okay. The leech in the belly. Leeches in the belly.
Go from snorting food to
Leeches in the belly.
This makes you want to chuck your food up through your nostrils.
And then shove some leeches up my urethra.
Wowzers.
That sounds like a great idea. Not. Don't take anything we say as like any sort of medical advice, please.
Yikes. I'm going to go grab a drink real quick while you're reading this.
Man inserts live leech into his bladder.
Don't
and
do it.
suffers excruciating pain. A Chinese man required surgery to have a live leech removed from his bladder after he had inserted it through his urethra as a traditional remedy. A 23-year-old man from China had to endure excruciating pain after falling for a traditional remedy he found online and inserting a 5 centimeter long live leech into his bladder. It's unclear how the young misguided man came across this bizarre folk remedy, probably the internet or TikTok. But what we do know is he was so convinced of its miraculous effect that he went out of his way to buy a live leech. After finally getting his hands on the little bloodsucker, the man, known only as Zhang, followed online instructions and proceeded to insert the invertebrate into his bladder through his urethra. This resulted in a urethra obstruction that caused him pain and made it impossible to urinate. But the leech didn't remain in the urethra. No. It crawled its way into the bladder where it attached to the walls of the sensitive organs and began releasing anticoagulants. The leech caused Zhang such excruciating pain that he had no choice but to report to the emergency room of a local hospital where doctors were shocked to hear his explanation. An ultrasound confirmed that he did, in fact, have a leech in his bladder, and doctors prepared for an emergency surgery to remove the parasite and save the man's life. A team led by the deputy director of the hospital's urology department performed a transurethral bladder foreign body removal surgery, successfully removing the leech. Zing was immediately able to urinate again, normally, and his pain also subsided. The unusual incident has been used by doctors as a cautionary tale, meant to motivate the public to seek science-backed medical treatments rather than baseless remedies that often do more harm than good. The surgery itself carries risks and may cause secondary damage to the urethra and bladder, may leave behind long-term suffering such as chronic pain, urinary dysfunction, recurrent infections, and urethral stricture. Potential problems Zhang said that potential problems that Zhang could face in the future as a result of his ignorance. So there are times when, some people can't afford medical treatment. Some people think, okay, this is what we do. I could just try to do this myself. Medical is getting a lot harder to get things done. I get that. And sometimes science isn't always the right thing. Sometimes they push things on us, doctors do, when we do need a different type of, let's say Eastern medicine approach or something like that. But we can't just go sticking foreign objects into our bodies willy-nilly without knowing what we're doing.
Mm.
I mean, or we could, and then you end up like that. Oh, you want to hear tales from the ER? Wait for this next one. Did he think he could pee it out? I don't know what he thought.
Hmm.
I mean, what? I don't even know what it was supposed to do for him.
Not gonna happen. Is that how he got it in there?
Through his dick hole.
Oh,
Isn't that
hell.
your urethra?
Mm.
Urethra?
You crazy?
Isn't that the pee-pee hole?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like this inch-long thing that, like, they stick these lightning cords into through a pee-pee hole.
Mm.
The leech is a lot smaller than that, but it climbed into up his wee-wee and into his bladder, and then it clung to the walls of organs and made it so that it released anticoagulants in there, which I don't know. I mean, I know what a coagulant what that means, but I don't know how this. Good night, Deborah. Thank you for stopping by.
No.
I'm not sure if it's China. It's probably China. Yeah, it's China. Well, it's a Chinese man. Yeah, it's China. China.
China.
That's a picture, I think, yeah, of the little leech right there. And then that's it all curled up inside. That's a big leech for that little bladder.
Yeah. No. Yeah, no.
It's like, what is it supposed to be? Oh, I see.
That right there is gnarly.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Do you have another?
You do, don't you?
I do.
Yes, you do.
Did somebody mention more tales of the ER? The government is keeping track of what people get stuck up their butts. These were the worst items last year. So now the government, I mean, literally when they say they want,
I slipped in the shower and fell, and it ended up there.
I slipped and I fell on it. We say they're sticking it to us, this and that. No, they literally want to know what people are sticking up their asses.
Wow.
It's not a trend. Not a trend. Behind.
This is a thermos.
Yeah, it's a. What was the other?
He was arrested for drugs. You have to be on drugs to shove a thermos up your butt.
How do you even get a?
Wow.
Yeah, and then that's like, I don't even know what that was. I just screenshot it. Whether it's due to pure curiosity, misguided chat GPT advice, or, sex stuff, a shocking number of people end up in the ER every year after putting something up their butt that very much shouldn't be there. But their secret shame actually isn't so secret after all. No. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission actually keeps a database of ER visits and what's bringing people in, meaning the government has an extensive list of every time a patient has said, "Really, doc, I just fell on it."
Yeah.
Of course, the database is entirely anonymous, so the unfortunate soul, the corn cob holder inside their rectum, can rest easy that no one knows it's them until it's hacked, right? But Defector has gone through the most recent, it's called Defector, has gone through the most recent data for 2024 to pick out the most shocking, confusing, and squirm-worthy items that were reported to be stuck inside American asses. And it ain't pretty.
There's a reason. There's a reason they have rings or wide, things on the end of butt plugs.
Yeah, why is there's a Thea? And why it says don't, stick the things the wrong way. In addition to, okay, here we go. In addition to numerous sex toys, 24-inch dildo.
Hello.
Wait, that's a foot.
2 feet.
That's 2 feet. About. That's probably, I don't know if you guys can see that. That's longer than my arm. That's probably about the length of my arm. So, nails, screws and nails, baseball, in parentheses, the reason was to see what it felt like. Isn't that for all of it? Uncooked pasta.
What?
Those little freaks, the little screw ones. Egg, dog chew toy, a dryer sheet, a sandal, a doorknob, marbles, eyeglasses, rock, beard clippers wrapped in plastic, reason giving, was feeling constipated for 2 days.
I gotta say,
You're supposed to stick your hand in and grab it out like you do the kids. You don't like cram it further in.
I gotta say though, I did see that episode of Jackass where one of those guys put a toy car up their butt.
Yeah.
Got an X-ray of it.
That was hilarious. That was great. Oh, we should play that after. Turkey baster, plastic cleanser bottle full of liquid, a shampoo bottle. The reason given? Slipped in the shower. Shampoo bottle. Reason given? He was bored. A lubricant bottle. Enema bottle. Aerosol can. Dental pick. A dental pick. A wine stopper. A corn cob holder. A highlighter. An invisible marker. 2 pencils. A magic wand toy.
Not just one, but 2 pencils.
A 7-inch dildo and pliers. Used to try to remove the dildo. And then he lost the pliers.
Oh, man.
Broken piece of butt plug and tweezers. Used to try to remove the broken butt plug piece.
It's like a black
film canister. Battery powered light. A flashlight. Plastic coat hanger with outside of the coat hanger cut off so he could drive to the ER. Penny. A penny. Can you scrap it out? A light bulb. Glass side first. See, that's what I was going to say. The light bulbs are the ones, they always go the wrong way. the bulb got sucked up due to the suction effect. A vape pen, a corncob style pipe, a rubber gasket, piece of a nose hair trimmer, a rectangular travel toothbrush, a baton, and a hair tie. An Iranian man once went to the ER and needed emergency surgery because of deodorant that he stuck up his butt. That's what the other picture is.
Yeah, right here.
That's a deodorant. Confoundingly, there are also several examples of people who weren't sure if they still had a sex toy inside their butts from earlier or couldn't remember putting one in. It's no surprise then that Chicago Room Dr. Kenji says that one of the most common questions he gets asked is, "What's the weirdest thing you've ever pulled out of someone's butt?" In a viral TikTok posted September, he said at the top of his list was the man who inserted a full-size pumpkin spice scented candle. I think we did that one. Top jar, and not just the top, but the whole damn thing, he said. The question now becomes how to get it out. And really, for things that are really big, you can't just reach up there, grab and pull them out because the suction causes a vacuum to pull it back in. And you can pull their organs and their entrails back out through their butthole. In 2023, the Visual Journal of Emergency Surgery published a case study about an Iranian man who needed emergency surgery deodorant. After the deodorant canister he inserted inside traveled up his digestive tract, and in Florida, a man who was arrested for drugs ran a body scanner and was found to have a thermos inside of him. Police said it had gone up the exit ramp. Fortunately, ER visits of these kinds of mishaps are not very common, though some would argue they're still too common. From 2012 to 2021, about 38,948 people were hospitalized with foreign objects in their rectum each year, according to the American Journal of Emergency Medicine. The average patient age was 43 and 78% were male. 40% needed to be admitted. Everything doctors pulled out, 55.4% were sex toys. And what counts as a sex toy? And unfortunately, it's not just tushes getting mistreated. A defector also puts up the craziest things people put in their vaginas and penises.
Wowzers.
Ooh, I see some things down here. Oh, I lost it. Read next. Things to put in your butt and your penis. I'll have to save that for next time.
It's like the girl that went to the doctor and he said, "What's wrong?" And she said, the entrance to my butt is sore. And he said, "Well, you need to change directions. As long as you keep calling it an entrance and not an exit, you're going to have this problem."
Oh my God.
Wow, a thermos in your butt. That's quite remarkable. Was the thermos full of coffee or was it full of drugs? Because
drugs.
It says, "Oh, it's a Florida man." Well, that explains it. Florida man stuck a thermos up his butt. It was seen on a body scanner when he was arrested for drugs.
I know that would carry. You know how they would like
Yep.
So you know, up and put them in there, and so you're walking around carrying these kinds of stuff that if you knew what they were, you knew what they were.
Yep.
Those were that's like a full-on can, whatever, and like I don't even understand how a regular man is going to be to get that where he wants it? And how do you sit or walk or
It's all I know. If you're gonna stick a thermos up my ass, I better be on drugs.
oh my god, I'd have to be like dead. Like dead out. Like, oh my goodness, there's just no way. They'd have to get, oh my goodness, I don't know how it happens. It makes me think of South Park when Martha Stewart shoved the turkey for butt. When Cartman says, just hear me, food in your mouth, crap out your butt. But if you put food in your butt, you can crap out your mouth. And then Martha Stewart says, you make your turkey and then you sit on it like this. And then she popped the whole turkey in her butt.
Old turkey butt.
Old turkey butt. And, okay, so a chicken, okay. A chicken up a duck up a turkey. A turducken. Turducken. What's a turkey up Martha Stewart's butt? What if it was a turducken stuck up her butt?
Combo platter.
It'd be a turducken or a
It would be a mess, is what it would be.
It would be a mess. These are the things I think about late at night.
Hey, Jamie, you want to come over and let me stick a turkey up your butt?
I might have to start out small with like maybe a Cornish game hen.
I'm going to say a Cornish hen, start there. Maybe a pigeon, squab.
I mean,
turkey.
They did it like socially on South Park. They all passed the chamber pot around. They all passed out the food, was eating together and popping the food in their butt, and then they passed around thing. Then they're like, and it's like and falls into the thing like a social thing. But yeah. I think I'm cool with that.
Squab, exactly.
Squab.
Yeah, I've heard some stories.
I've seen some stuff. Dude, we're all messed up like that. Just not that messed up, but we're still all pretty messed up. Every one of us has some sort of special spice to us.
Yeah.
I've
done some weird shit before, but I ain't never stuck a thermos up my ass.
I haven't stuck anything up my ass. I mean, I'm just gonna say it right now. Nothing that going there. There's medical reasons for things once in a while, but other than that, I've never seen an object and thought, gee, I wonder if I could fit that in my ass.
Yeah.
And then to prepare for it, like walk around the house, like getting plastic bags and getting weird things to prepare, like for this instant where I'm going to shove this item in my butt. Like, it's just so weird. I just have other things to do.
Yeah, you want to come over and
I'm not knocking no one's kink. If that's your thing, that's your thing. I just don't. ever have that desire to think, I wonder what that would feel like in my butt.
Hey, you want to come over and let me stick this bag of carrots up your butt? I would, but look at the time. I got to rearrange my sock drawer this afternoon.
Now, I do know a girl with bananas that would.
Yep.
She could get a bushel of bananas.
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 Hey, we've all heard about the ping pong girl.
Mm-hmm. And she opened for my friend's shows. And one banana at a time till she had like a whole tally banana.
Day-o. Day-o.
Come on, tally man, tally me banana.
Mm.
A cucumber. Or like water bottles I told you about, the Madonna concert. She got the water bottle. Again, the suction. She had the lid off.
Mm.
You need to ask about the ping pong girl?
Yep. Across the room. Yep.
It's a special talent.
Hey, at least they were ping pongs and not thermoses.
Mm-hmm. Because you can like suck the air in and then blow the air out, and so then they shove a ping pong ball in and then go at like college parties and stuff. Yeah, it's kind of funny to watch the first few times because it's like, what? And yeah, it's gross. You just kind of get used to it. Like, there's another chick shooting ping pong balls.
Mm.
Unless you're like sitting there, like right in the line of fire, like wanting to be a part of it, you normally just see like legs, a skirt, and a ball go flying. It's not that big of a deal.
Not that big a deal. Unless you get hit upside the face with one.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's stuck.
You stay out of the room with the kitchen table.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, how was your birthday, Rob?
Oh, it's just another day.
Another day in paradise.
We went out today and got a bit of fried shrimp for dinner.
You did?
Yeah.
Ooh, like the kinds that you get on the corner marts, like that come in like the fish and chip boxes and stuff.
There's this little restaurant down the way from us that we go to. Haven't been there in we haven't been anywhere to eat in God knows how long. But yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it? I'm glad.
I don't eat fried fish or shrimps or whatever too often, but yeah, they were good.
Yeah. Sometimes some crunchy shrimpies are good.
Yeah.
I like crunchy shrimpies and like shrimp tacos type things when you make like crunchy shrimp tacos.
Yeah.
With like chili lime sauce.
Yeah, we went there. We got there at 3, and they do like a lunch special that, is over at 3. But, they're pretty accommodating. We're like, hey, can we still get the lunch special? It was a few minutes after 3, and they're like, oh, yeah, no problem.
Did you tell them that it was your birthday?
No, I didn't.
Why? Because you don't like it when people sing, or she just didn't think about it?
Yeah, there was somebody across from us that it was their birthday, but yeah,
No.
I was incognito.
Yeah. I'm not like into like the singing type stuff. It's embarrassing to me. Unless like the dessert is like hella good.
We were somewhere and they came out. It was like a long time ago. It was like Applebee's or somewhere, and they came out. All the people came out and sang, and they put
Happy birthday from all of us to you.
yeah, put a coffee filter on whoever it was head.
Mm-hmm.
Shrimp scampi's pretty good.
Oh, shrimp scampi is very yummy. I like shrimp everything. I like seafoods. Everything's.
Yeah, it's funny. I was looking at a thing the other day. It was one of the those Facebook posts, and it was like a list of stuff that it was like
Come here, Jay.
take a point for everything that you wouldn't eat.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like going through it. There's I don't know. There was like 25 or 30 things on there, and I think I ended up with like 1 or 2 points maybe. I'm like, yeah, nope, ate that. Nope, ate that. Ate that.
Oh, that you wouldn't eat or you hadn't eaten.
That you wouldn't eat.
Oh God, I probably would score so bad on something like that because I'm so weird. I'm giving my cat Hims medicine.
Texas Roadhouse. Yeah. Yeah, I pretty much ate everything on the list except for I don't know, there was something on it that I hadn't eaten or wouldn't eat. I forget what it was.
Well, like on that movie, not Friday, Half Baked. You know that stuff we used to have back in the day? Uh-oh, hi, Moose. You want cookie? Here. Moose. Get cookie. Get cookie. Wait, let me take one because I have to give one cookie to Love because now he hears it. Here, Moose, eat a cookie. Here, Love. I have them all stashed. It's so cold in the garage. But Sandy can't be in at night because she hates it in here with everybody. She acts like a brat. She only loves my mom the most and wants to sit on the chair out there, but she scratches stuff. So she has to be in the garage.
See, here's the list that what's one thing you'll never eat, no matter how hungry you get. The list is shellfish, ate it, liver, ate it, spam, ate it, gizzards, eaten it, chicken feet. I don't think I've ever eaten chicken feet.
That's where the collagen is when you suck the chicken toes.
Yep. Octopus, eating it. Caviar, eating it. Mushrooms, yep. Coleslaw, yep. Cottage cheese, blue cheese, raisins, sardines, oysters, tofu, squid, sauerkraut, snails, okra, any pickle that's not dill, lamb, goat's milk, or anything made with it, any bug. I haven't eaten bugs on purpose, but I'm sure I've eaten them. And I've eaten everything else on the list.
I probably have some stuff on that would do better on that list than that I thought. There was a article I almost did earlier where this kid, one was a fortune teller's client's phone to try to make their prediction come true. A Florida lady, naked woman assaults a deputy while intoxicated, claims she was a mermaid. But wait, this guy. Oh my gosh, there's a 12-year-old hitman. Police had to catch in Sweden. 12-year-old hitman after he shoots the wrong person.
think I read something about that.
Okay, this one. A Gen Xer eats up to 100 live bugs a day. Enjoys their. He says, and I think this is creepy. I eat up to 100 live bugs a day. I love of their destiny. Massage my tongue. So the little freaky creep odd to these bugs and likes the feeling of them crawling around on his tongue.
Oh, nasty. This guy's list is liver, heart, tongue, and brains.
Oh, brains?
Brains. More brains.
From what?
I don't know.
Pig brains?
Pig brains and gravy. Yeah, I'm not I take organ meat in a capsule. But yeah, I can't do, like I've said before, liver, nope. Not really.
What, like the bone marrow or whatever, like bone marrow or like the blood, like for trees.
Some people's list is funny. Some things I would never eat. Macaroni and cheese. Or spinach. Okay. Liver and onions. Yeah, I'm not a big spinach, not a big liver guy.
Ew, we gave some chicken liver to it was cooked. Sandy loved it.
You don't like Brussels sprouts, do you?
The one vegetable.
This person's one vegetable is asparagus. Not because I don't like it, because it doesn't like me.
I love asparagus.
And I know this one, some people love this one and some people hate it, but cantaloupe.
I like cantaloupe.
Yeah, I like it. Some people are like, oh, hell no.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people don't. They find cantaloupe disgusting. Mushmallow, I'm not eating that.
Is that like, when we're talking about love it or you hate it, or that other one, what was it? Either love it or you hate it. There's like no in between.
Yeah, pineapple on pizza. You either love it or you hate it.
It was like, beets. So pineapple on pizza. There's like really no in between.
Yeah, black olives. A lot of people don't like black olives either.
Oh, I can't believe how many people don't. Like, I have a friend on Facebook. He always talks pizza. I like pineapple with white Polynesian sauce and actual bacon, like crumbled bacon on it. Green onions. I think it's pretty good. Like a Hawaiian pizza, but different.
Yeah, some people's never do food. They're pretty strange. Like this person, cucumbers. Never again. Really? I got this weird, like, cucumbers like aren't my favorite thing, but like a couple of weeks ago I had this craving for like cucumbers and tomatoes, like all chopped up.
Oh gosh, me and my mom, we chop up cucumber, tomato, and put a little bit of like vinegar like, dressing on it.
Yep. I had this like,
and it makes me feel like so much better.
Yep.
It's like we get these cravings for it, and it's just cucumber and cut up cucumber and tomato.
Yeah. Weird. Yeah, Darcy's like, what? are you eating?
But
Like,
it's
I
so
don't know. I got this weird craving for it for some reason. Yeah, I like
good.
Brussels sprouts myself.
My food's been changing, like to where I'm just not liking it. I don't think it's because of all the weird stuff they're putting in. Like I like these lemon or because there's like this lemon in it. I was eating them the other day. I'm like, I don't even like this, and I've been like craving things that I can't quite put my like finger on. But we've been making so many more soups and like salads and stuff. Um, and I've got these like really good recipes with all these vegetables and different types of fish, like shrimp, little shrimp and crab and clam that you put in it with clamato. Um, that just makes your whole body feel so good when you eat it. And I think I need to make a big pot of it because I totally feel like I'm lacking nutrition from something, but
Yeah.
don't know exactly what it is. Yeah, but yeah, what's his name? He hates olives and he says there's something wrong with people who like olives. I'm like, okay, is it because I'm Greek? I don't know if there's ever been an olive I just don't like, except there was an olive and it almost had like a weird tequila taste or something to it that was like, ugh, has an alcohol taste. But I love olives.
Yeah, me too.
I like seeds. I like nuts. I like olives. I like cut up fruit and cut up cheese and little snackies.
Every once in a while, I get that. I don't know what it's called. It's like a couple of different kinds of olives and feta cheese and mozzarella cheese. You know, get it in the deli. Little cup of that. Get a shitload of sodium all at once. Power out on it.
Ooh, or the garlic stuffed olives. Oh my god, so good. Or blue cheese stuffed olives. Oh my god. Those are like delicacies.
Yeah, like when I was in France, you know, that with every meal they bring you snails, like that's like an appetizer. And man, I like nobody that I was with, you know, they were like, oh, I'm not eating those. And I ate a shitload of snails when I was in France. I'm like, yeah, give them to me. I'll eat 'em. Give them to
I
my
just learned, yeah. But I did learn the snails in France are a lot different than the snails in like Spain and other places. And they were showing the differences. And when I had been at a restaurant, it was expensive, but they had the escargot. It wasn't like the real kind of escargot. It was more like garden. It was more like large garden snail, like not like the French. And I heard the French ones are just like way better.
Yeah, they were good. I thought
But I still don't think I could do it.
everybody was freaking out because I'd just be like, hey, just give me all your snails. I'll eat them all. What do you have for dinner tonight? Not that big ass pile of snails. Yeah, they were good.
Bowl of snails.
Bowl of snails. Yep, they would bring snails with every meal, and they bring this. You know, like most restaurants, you know, they bring water. Well, there they would bring. It was called seawater, but it was basically watered down, like extremely watered down wine. Why? I don't know. It was just the thing. It's funny though, like lunchtime in the part of France I was at, everybody that was on lunch, no matter what they were, what job they had, they would take a lunch break and everybody would be smoking cigarettes, drinking wine, and eating ham sandwiches with butter on them. That was the go-to things there.
That's what I was like when I see people like in France or things like that, that they have all these different little shops you go in where you get like, your little specialty cheeses and your little like stuff, and everything seems so much more fresh or whatever than going to a supermarket out here per se.
Yeah, I would go down and there was like an open market place that I would go get food from every day because shit was not cheap in France. Not cheap at all. But I could go down to this little open market and they had these they would make these big giant bowls of paella and they had rotisserie chickens and all kinds of stuff. And I'd get a rotisserie chicken and some rice, and that'd be my lunch, dinner, and breakfast for the next couple of days. Yeah, a weird thing that I just got the other day for Sam. I got cinnamon cranberry goat cheese, green grapes, and crackers. She likes that. And I was at her house a long time ago and she made that. And I'm like, cinnamon cranberry goat cheese with grapes on crackers. That sounds nasty. It was actually pretty good. But you can only get that kind of cheese here. Like, it's seasonal. You can only get it around the holidays.
Yeah, that's kind of stuff my aunt will get sometimes. And I had goat cheese a long time ago when I was a kid. I hated it because I'm like, it tastes like a goat smells. But I've had it ever since then. And some of it isn't so bad. And I've had some where they put the nuts on it and there'll be some cranberry or these nuts. And it wasn't as bad, it was actually pretty good. But yeah, the grapes and stuff, the grapes with the cheese on the cracker is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I've never had it with the cinnamon, so the cinnamon's a little weird, but I'd be willing to try it.
Yeah, it's weird. It's this little log of cheese and it's kind of purpley looking from the cranberries, kind of reddish purple looking. Strange, but yeah, it's not bad. I was thinking, oh God, I'm going to taste it, but I don't know. It was actually pretty good. I don't think I've ever eaten chicken feet though. I probably haven't in some kind of weird.
Remember, not sucking on chicken toes.
Yeah, there's probably been one in some weird soup or something that I've eaten in another country.
But you'd see the foot sticking out. I mean, it's like a straight rubber chicken foot sticking out. And that's why I mean, I'm not being anything. I'm just being honest. Chinese women, their skin is immaculate. It's all the collagen. When you get older, you lose the collagen. And they extract a lot of the collagen out of their food. And one of the things that I found out they do, it's the chicken feet. And they eat the feet. They suck the toes because in between each toe is the cartilage. The stuff that the collagen or whatever. And then they spit out the little segments of the toes. And, they put all that stuff into a lot of their cooking and things like that. And another thing is the hot water. That's something Jeff's mom and dad always beat into us. Anytime you eat, always drink hot water after. And I'm not a hot water type. Even if it's just lemon, they say it cleanses all, because we'll go out to dinner, go out to Chinese buffet, go out wherever. and then they get the tea, pass it around, and they say you have to drink the hot after because it flushes the fat out. Like after you eat your food, the hot water flushes it all out of you. You don't want the cold because the cold does something to like the fat in your arteries, blah blah blah. So no matter what, anytime they ate, they always had to have hot water, hot lemon water after tea, like after they ate.
Yeah.
And I believe it. I know we're supposed to actually drink room temperature water. My aunt started that 20 years ago. I need my ice. I can't. I need ice water. I like iced coffee.
Yeah.
The warm water or the hot water is supposed to help flush fat out after you eat. It flushes the fat out of the food. Probably, might not be a bad thing to implement in. It just might be hard for me to get used to it.
Yeah.
But I've been hearing about that. Oh, oxtails. Yep, they got a bunch of collagen. That's soul food. Oxtails, I heard, are like hell of expensive now, though.
Yeah, they are. It's crazy. Used to be like super cheap,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's not. But yeah, I mean, that's like, doing a carnivore diet. I mean, they recommend, eating a cow from front to back, everything, all the collagen, joints, everything. All that stuff's supposed to be good for you. I don't take it to that extreme, but I do take the organ meat capsules because I'm just not into gnawing on a beef heart or liver.
What's in the organ? Like, what's in the capsules? Like ground up.
Liver, spleen, heart, like all the organs, pretty much.
And what's the benefits?
It gives you. It's a good source of iron for sure. Um,
Which is something you probably need.
let's see if I can find the ones that I take.
Thank you, Heidi or Ulrich. Oh, wait, that's not Heidi. That is Ulrich, I think, because it's the same HEIDG. But and I don't know. Is that Ulrich, Rob?
I think so. Yeah.
Well, whether you're Ulrich or you're not, thank you for stopping by, and it was great to see you too.
Yeah. It says for energy, digestion, immune, brain support, and others.
What?
Organ capsules,
Oh,
organ meat. Complex beef organ formula, 9 organs, nose to tail nutrition. That's it. Front to back is what I said, but yeah, nose to tail.
like table, farm to table, nose to tail.
It includes liver, brain, heart, thymus, kidney, spleen, pancreas, lungs, gallbladder, offering the most complete organ meat supplement available. Support your entire system the way nature intended.
Oh, so they're just throwing it all into like something, grinding it all up and putting it in little capsules.
Yep.
Well, people eat like they grind up and eat their placentas.
Yeah, that's a strange one too. I don't know. I take them, and that it does, for some reason, it does seem to give me like energy. And
Really?
when I don't take them, like I haven't taken them for the last few weeks, and my ass has been dragging the last few weeks. And I notice when I take them, I definitely have more energy, and it's supposed to help with mental clarity too, which I need big time because
Really?
whatever's happening with me, that brain fog bad.
Out of curiosity, do you have to drink a specific amount of water when taking these?
Not really.
Because I was going to say another thing is I've been looking at all these different types of um, it has antioxidants and all the different things for um, like the whatever IV it's called, and it's supposed to have everything to keep you from being dehydrated. Electrolytes, not antioxidants. And so I've been trying these different ones. Still, nothing makes me feel as good as like a full coconut water. But a lot of these are made with coconut water.
Yeah.
But when I'm like totally hydrated, like all the way, I feel so good. I just haven't been able to get back up on that level again.
Yeah.
Do you drink a lot of water?
Yeah. I drink tea and water, and I pretty much drink like a gallon a day. Chitlins. Yeah, man. I went to a party one time, and it was like a lot of soul food, and I went in the kitchen, and the lady was cooking chitlins, and yeah, the house smelled like doo doo. Chitlins got a funky odor to them for sure.
Word? Oh, shit. The small intestine of pigs.
Yeah.
Oh, is that like when people make not starts with the T tor what's the other intestine thing? It starts with the T.
Hmm. I'm not sure. Yeah, Debbie, they do. Yeah, the whole house stunk. I was like, I'm walking towards the kitchen. I'm like, damn, what is that funky ass smell? And she was like, oh, you got to try some chitlins, boy. I'm thinking, oh, I don't know if I got to try them.
Yeah.
I don't want to, but I did just to be nice. Mm, yeah, cooking chitlins.
Tripe. I was thinking of tripe. Never mind. So is it like tripe like that? Or because like some intestines, I thought that's what they use as casings for like sausages and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Tripe
So it's,
stomach lining. It's like a
yeah.
honeycomb white looking stuff.
Oh God. But chitlins, is that something that's like a skin that sausage would get put in?
It's just like Debbie's saying, like intestines all chopped up and usually boiled or stewed. Yeah, they stink when they're cooking. It's like
Because you're steaming the shit out, right?
it's like yeah, it's like doo doo casings. Yeah, I don't know, man.
So you're literally cleaning your shit canals out so you can eat them later.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or like cleaning a shrimp, whatever. I would rather clean shrimp, but
Yeah, I've had a lot of stuff. chitlings was not one of my favorite. You can buy them here in the grocery store, like in a big bag.
Oh yeah, head cheese.
I saw some the other day. I was at Aldi's and I looked down and it's like big bag of chitlins. I'm like, oh, I think I'm gonna pass on those.
Now, if somebody made chitlins, you didn't have to smell it, and it was just prepared for you, would you eat it?
I would say probably not, just because I know what it is, and yeah.
That your mind wouldn't be able to forget.
Yeah, I mean, I tried them at this lady's house that I was at this party just because she was, she's in there cooking and she's like, "Oh no, you got to try these, boy." I'm like, "Oh shit, I'm stuck. I gotta try them." So I did, and they weren't completely horrible, but yeah, you got to get past that funky smell, and it was hard. It was hard. It was a hard path to get past that funky smell, and kind of a funky taste too. Not my favorite.
Oh, I got the head cheese thing for you, but I have to cut it in half.
I always look when I'm in the store, picking out meat or something. I always see, beef tongue, this big giant tongue with like, it looks like a freaking tongue. And I'm just like, man, that's kind of gnarly. Some people love it, but I don't think I've ever eaten. I don't think I've ever knowingly eaten beef tongue or tongue of any kind.
No.
I may have eaten it and not known it, but because I've eaten some weird shit in third world countries. I didn't ask any questions. Didn't want to know.
Yeah, you for sure could have.
Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. What is it? What do they serve? Haggis in like Ireland and stuff. I'm not quite sure what haggis is. I've heard it's not very good though.
Haggis.
Haggis. Yeah, you never heard of haggis? I think that's what it's called. Let's see. Hey Siri, what is haggis? Siri's not even going to answer me on that. Hey Siri, what is haggis? Haggis, savory pudding containing sheep's pluck of Scottish origin. Haggis is a savory pudding containing sheep's pluck minced with chopped onion, oatmeal, suet, seasonings, and salt mixed with stock and cooked while traditionally encased in the animal's stomach, though now artificial casing is usually used instead. Oh. I mean, with a name like haggis, that shit's got to be nasty. Yeah, I'm going to pass on the haggis.
Yeah.
Yeah, my friend that was in Ireland for a couple of years, she told me about haggis and blood sausage.
Oh,
so they were both pretty hardcore. Yeah, blood sausage. Rocky Mountain oysters. Oh yeah. Cheese could be the most disgusting food ever. Yeah. head cheese.
From
Yeah.
Mondo.
From Under Cheese. Now I know that Rolling Stones album kind of traumatized me when I was a young lad. Goat's Head Soup, I think it was called. What was that one?
Oh goodness.
Yeah, had the picture of the goat's head on the album cover. I just had a vision. Goat's Head Soup.
Oh,
Then there's so many different sick things people just like boil, like eyeballs and stuff, and just all sorts of crazy stuff that I'm just really blessed I don't have to subject
Like, yeah,
myself to.
I was watching that. I used to watch, what's his name? Andrew Zimmerman, Bizarre Foods.
Oh yeah.
And he's like, in Africa, and they're like eating tarantulas. I'm like, whew, man, that'd be a cold day in hell before I'm eating a tarantula. Ugh. Hairy ass, big legs, gnarly. That dude eats all kinds of stuff, but I've seen him. I saw him not too long ago. I watched him, and he was eating something, and he was like, "Whew, whew, that's an acquired taste on that one." he was pretty, yeah. He was not having it. I'm like, damn, if it's grossing him out, it's got to be pretty pungent. Exactly. He's eating some pretty hardcore stuff.
Like Bear Grylls.
Mm.
He ate some crazy shit.
Yeah, when I see the list of foods, that people won't eat, I'm like, no, I've eaten it. No, I've eaten that. Yeah, I've eaten that. But then I realized there's a lot of stuff I haven't eaten. Thank goodness. But yeah, pretty much garbage disposal here too.
A food connoisseur.
Mm.
You're willing to try.
Like a lot of people here, especially, like the old Southern cracker people here.
Garbage disposal Asian kid.
A lot of people love like mullet roe, fish roe, fried roe.
Oh
fish
gosh, that's fish bait.
Yeah.
So I can't eat anchovies. I told my mom the other day, like, because we're talking about Caesar salad, and I could never get over anchovies anyways. But I'm like, when you bait fish with like camping all weekend, not bathing, you still got anchovies stink and blood on your hand. Get back, you go to wash your clothes, you smell it again. It's like, that's all you can think of. Like, then they said, "You want anchovy? That's fish bait." I can't. I don't want to smell that on my food. It's just gonna make me want to
I
gag.
made something quite a while back, and part of the recipe, it required anchovy paste, which is ground up anchovies, basically super salty.
We have some in the fridge.
I can't remember what I made, but it had anchovy paste in it, and it wasn't terrible. And I've had it on pizza before. I remember there used to be a pizza place down the road from my house, and somebody, when I was a teenager, they were like, let's get a pizza. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, what do you want on it? And I'm like, whatever. I'll eat anything on pizza. So they ordered pizza, and they got anchovies on it. And I grabbed a piece, and wasn't even thinking, and I'm eating it. I'm tasting the salty ass fishy taste, and I'm like, you bastards put anchovies on here, didn't you? And I ate it anyways. Not my favorite. I never would order it intentionally, but I have eaten anchovies on pizza.
I have to try it. Like, this was like a long time ago. It was just like way too salty. I didn't like it. And that with the fishing put a bad taste. But when we're talking about these like wraps she was wanting to make because she made everything from her own tortillas to her own croutons and like made these Caesar salad wrap things like all from scratch.
Yeah.
But she says they say use some anchovy paste like in the Caesar salad dressing. I'm like, ugh, I hate. And she goes, I guarantee there's anchovy and Marie Calendar dressing that you eat. I'm like, I don't know. So I went and looked, and sure enough, there was.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, maybe the anchovy gives a certain smoky taste or something, like a certain taste to the salad dressing or whatever. But I don't want to put like the little pieces of fish on my food.
Yeah. Yeah, I got a can of sardines. I ate a can of sardines a while back. And I'm like, I mean, like the smoked oysters and stuff like that I like. But yeah, the sardines weren't. They didn't go down super smooth. I ate them, but I haven't bought another can of them since then. My stepdad, he used to love them, sardines and crackers. And I saw him and I thought of him and I'm like, I'll give it a go. And I'm like, damn, I wish I hadn't gone with this go.
I like the oysters. I saw that picture the other day where they had buttered toast with those smoked oysters on top. I'm like, I never thought about that. I know this is a joke and all, but that doesn't look too bad. I thought I might want to try that one of these days, like
Yep.
buttered toast with some, doesn't have to be on a cracker.
Yep.
I like to fry them up too.
I was going to get a can of those the other day and I was like, looked at it, and it's like smoked oysters and cottonseed oil. And I'm like, what the hell is cottonseed?
Cottonseed oil.
Why is it got to be cottonseed? Why can't it just be, what the hell is cottonseed oil?
We call it the salsa, but it's not. It's like the stuff I learned from a weightlifter a long time ago. But basically, it's got everything. Like each color: bell pepper, onion, cucumber, tomato, jalapeno. You chop up like all these vegetables, like really, really, really tiny. And then you get cans of, well, he would just use clam, but then I got like the little can of like the little shrimps and the crab also, and dump that in there. And then you get clamato, and you soak it in lime first, and then you get clamato and you soak it like in there, and it kind of helps to even it out.
Yeah.
And you eat it on chips like you would salsa, whatever, or you can just eat it like soup in a bowl. It is like so good. Like your muscles, your body, you feel so strong after eating this stuff. And I would make it for family all the time because that's like, it takes a long time and people like it so much. They'd always have me like make it. But when I'm not feeling so hot, I would always make a big pot of that stuff because it lasts days and you could eat it on like the little scoop tortilla crackers or, chips or however you want to do it. But I think I want to make some of that because that just makes your muscles feel hella good.
Yeah.
It's got all the color of the rainbow of the vegetables that you need. And then with the type of fish that's in it, it's a great combination.
Yeah. Yeah, I can jam on some ceviche.
It's not even ceviche, but I'll send it to you. It takes a lot of work, but oh my God, it's so freaking good.
I remember the first time I had ceviche, a friend of mine made it, and he had caught a wahoo, and had it all chopped up, and I'm looking at it, and it's like everything's going in the bowl. These little cubes of raw wahoo fish, and all the citrus juice and some vegetables and stuff. And I'm thinking, I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. And I don't know about that. And then I tasted it and I was like, I know about that. I love this shit. I'm going to eat a lot more. I ran into him not too long ago and I'm like, hey, remember that time you made a big thing of ceviche at a party? Can I get a recipe for that? It's like, oh man, it ain't no big deal about a recipe. You just chop up a bunch of raw fish and throw some lime juice, and that's what cooks it. You throw anything in there you want. Yeah, cottonseed is oil from cotton. It's a pretty self-explanatory name. They make clothes with it. Yeah, it's like, why do I want to eat it? I don't know. Can't they put oysters in something besides cottonseed? Cottonseed. I went to school with old cottonseed. Well, I think I'm going to take my cottonseed ass to bed. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, oh, dang, Rob. Joe, sell some sleep. You need to.
Yeah, I don't sleep too often. And when I was at the doctor the other day, he was asking me about the sleep, he wants me to do a sleep study. And he's like, do you have problems sleeping? I'm like, no, not usually. I go to sleep and I sleep. I go to sleep in one position and I wake up in that position. I don't roll around. I don't toss around, nothing like that. And he's like, well, how long do you sleep? And I'm like, well, that's the thing. I usually only sleep about 4 or 5 hours. Oh, no, that's not near enough sleep. At your age, you got to have more sleep than that. I'm like, dude, I don't sleep like 8 or 9 hours ever. Not just now, like since I was a youngster. If I sleep like 8, 9, 10 hours, that means my ass is sick. But
that's why I know I've been doing good, because I'm so tired. It's like I can't even stand it. I get up in the morning, all I can do is just want to sleep, and I think about everything I have to do, and I'm just so freaking tired. That's why I'm trying to do all these things to change diets and change this and change that, because even if it is environmental, whatever, I need to combat this, because I can't function a good life when I only have like from really 2 o'clock to 2 o'clock in the morning to get things done, because I just cannot get up in the morning.
See, it's like almost 3 here. I'm going to get ready to go in there and go to bed, but I'll be awake by 7 and probably get on the treadmill in the morning. Because for some reason, I don't know, I feel good when I get on the bike.
That's good. See, because you have stuff that's so good.
Yeah. But yeah, I still don't get enough sleep. But who knows? It's the way I roll. It's the way I've always rolled. As long as I keep rolling. Keep rolling. I'll be doing good.
Rolling. Buddy, stop making your poor little noises.
We'll see y'all next time on the old Weird Wednesday. Thanks for hanging out with us. And, love you. Hope you have a good rest of the week. It's supposed to get cold here, so I don't know what I'll be doing the rest of the week. Talking about 30 degrees Friday morning. I know I'll be hanging out under a blanket.
I got my nice big comforter. And yes, I've been MIA for about 3 weeks now, just because I just needed a break. I have too much going on and I needed a break. Thanks everybody so much. I try to keep, look at stuff even if I don't respond, but I should be back pretty soon answering things again. But I still miss you guys. I just had to take a step out for a bit.
A wee bit of a hiatus. All right. See you next time. Have a good time. Have a good rest of the week. Catch up with you later. Good night.